The windswept style, or Fukinagashi in Japanese, is one of the most popular styles in bonsai. It depicts a tree that has been so dramatically shaped by constant wind exposure that its branches appear to have been swept backwards like a curtain drawn across the front of the tree. This creates an incredibly eye-catching silhouette that draws the viewer's attention to the overall form of the tree. And because it evokes a sense of movement and dynamism, this style can add an element of drama and excitement to any bonsai collection. In today's episode, we are going to take a look at how to shape your bonsai into the windswept style and talk about what makes this style so captivating and effective. The windswept style works well with a wide variety of tree species, but some trees are more suited to it than others. Trees with naturally graceful branching habits such as pines, maples, spruces, and larch are ideal candidates. On the other hand, trees like oaks and beeches with their dense, stiff branching can be more challenging to work with, but not impossible. Before we begin, I'd like to mention that shaping a tree into the windswept style is a long-term project that requires patience and persistence. It's not something that can be done overnight, but rather over the course of several years through repeated pruning and wiring techniques. However, if you're up for the challenge, the results can be truly stunning and rewarding. When creating a windswept bonsai, it's important to keep in mind the direction of the wind that you want to emphasize. Is it a gentle breeze or a violent storm? The direction of the wind will dictate the angle of the branches and the overall silhouette of the tree. For example, if you're aiming for a gentle wind, the branches will be more relaxed and flowing, whereas a violent wind will result in more dramatic and angular branches. In general, there are three main steps involved in creating a windswept bonsai. The first is to select a tree with a strong central leader and good branching structure. The second is to prune and wire the branches into the desired shape. And the third is to train the tree to grow in the direction of the wind. Step 1. Selecting a tree. Look for a tree with a straight and sturdy trunk that has the potential to be developed into a strong central leader. The branches should be well spaced and have the right angle to create a balanced and attractive silhouette. You may need to do some grafting or air layering to fill in any gaps or weak areas. Step 2. Pruning and wiring. Begin by removing any branches that are too close to the trunk or that detract from the overall shape of the tree. You can then start to wire the branches into position, working from the bottom of the tree up to the top. When wiring branches, it's important to make sure that they're secure but not too tight. You will need to check the branches periodically to ensure that the wires aren't cutting into the bark and causing damage. As you progress, you'll need to add more wires and adjust the tension to accommodate the weight of the branches. If necessary, you can also use branch support to help hold the branches in place while they grow. Step 3. Training. Once the branches are in their final positions, you can start to train the tree to grow in the direction of the wind. To do this, you will need to prune the tree regularly to maintain its shape and encourage new growth in the desired direction. You'll also need to continue checking the wires to make sure they are still secure and to retighten them if necessary. This will be a gradual process that takes time and patience, but the end result will be worth it. As you can see, creating a windswept bonsai is a meticulous and long-term endeavor. However, the payoff can be an incredibly beautiful and unique tree that stands out in any collection. While it may seem daunting, remember to take it one step at a time and enjoy the process. After all, bonsai is not just about the destination, but also about the journey. In addition to these basic steps, there are a few more advanced techniques that can be used to enhance the windswept style. One is to add moss or other ground cover to help sell the illusion of wind and movement. Another is to use aerial roots to further secure the branches in place and add visual interest. And finally, You can incorporate age and gnarliness into the tree to give it a more weathered and wind-beaten appearance. All of these techniques require skill and experience, but with practice, you can master them and create truly exceptional windswept bonsai. Now let's take a look at some examples of beautifully executed windswept bonsai that showcase the full potential of this style. The first tree is a Japanese black pine that has been trained to perfection. The branches are strong and healthy, sweeping back from the trunk in a way that suggests a powerful wind. The tree has been meticulously pruned to maintain its shape and highlight its natural beauty. The result is a stunning display of resilience and grace. Another impressive windswept bonsai is this Korean pine. The tree's contorted and gnarled branches create a sense of drama and intrigue. Despite its age and weathering, it stands tall and proud, testament to its ability to withstand the harshest conditions. The deep green needles provide a welcome contrast to the brown bark, creating a visually appealing composition. This Chinese elm bonsai is a wonderful example of how to incorporate age and weathering into a windswept design. The tree's exposed root system and gnarled branches tell a story of years spent battling the elements. Yet it remains graceful and elegant, its leaves rustling gently in the breeze. Finally, this juniper bonsai combines the windswept style with the art of miniature gardening. The tree is surrounded by a carefully curated landscape that enhances its natural beauty. The windswept branches provide a focal point amidst the rocks and foliage, creating a sense of tranquility and harmony. As you can see, the windswept style is incredibly versatile and can be applied to a wide range of tree species and designs. Whether you prefer a more natural or formal look, there's a windswept bonsai out there for you. So if you're looking for a unique and eye-catching addition to your garden, consider the windswept style. With its dramatic silhouette and flowing branches, it's sure to impress your fellow plant enthusiasts. Just remember that it takes time and patience to create a truly stunning windswept bonsai, but the end result will be well worth the effort. And if you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about bonsai, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and happy bonsaiing.